Hi, Adeline. Hi, Putri, Shahnaz. Hey, yo, Aisha. Hi, Iza. Hello, Jana. Hi, Farzana. Hello, hello. Ida bucin. Hi, Christina. Okay, I'm gonna start the class. No, wait. 8:07. I'm just gonna start lah. So, first, make sure that you have signed the attendance in your future. And then make sure that you sign in the attendance in Google Form as well, because that will be like a backup in case like something happens to your attendance on your future. Okay, if you have done both, great. Okay, ready to begin? If you are ready to begin, type Apple in the chat section if you guys are ready. You type Apple, I start. Wow, very fast, you guys. Aisha. Aisha has like tanda seru, Alia has like buah apple. So cute. Oh, girls, kau tahu tak pakai tudung, I. Okay. Now, first things first. Have you guys watched your friends' videos on Instagram? Have you watched? All right, great. Okay, if you watch your friends' videos, you will notice that apparently your friends' videos are amazing. You guys did like I wanted like A. You guys gave me A plus. It was so great. It was so detailed. It was very clear. You covered more aspects than I thought you would. You covered more. You just covered more. You did more than I asked. So if you ever macam confused or you don't know apa tu paraphrasing, how to paraphrase, or how to evaluate argument ke apa, just watch your friend's video. I really don't have anything to comment because it was just clear. Okay, right. Next, now this is week 4. Okay. In week 7, you will have your first test, which is your annotated bibliography. Okay, I don't know if you know, but I don't. Have I told you? Never told you. I don't know. Okay. So, anyways, an annotated bibliography is like a summary. So you will read an article of about, I think, 700 to 800 words. I think you will read that article, and then you will write an annotated bibliography. Somehow, some way, macam like a summary, and you answer the questions yang the summary ones. Let's say the question is write the 5 causes of kidney failure and one way to prevent kidney failure. Okay, so you have to, in your annotated bibliography, you have to write all these 5 causes and one way to apa tadi saya cakap? Overcome kot But anyways, all your points will be from the article. You cannot come up with your own point. You cannot come up with your own idea. Like maybe you're such an expert in that field. So oh, I have more ideas than this. No, you have the ideas, they must not the ideas, the points, they must come from the article. Okay, so that's an annotated bibliography, and that will be done in week 7. For annotated bibliography, you need to know how to paraphrase, you need to analyze whether the argument is strong ke tak and all that. You need to know who's the intended audience, what's the tone. So that's why it's very important for you to have a look at your friend's video. I'm just gonna go sekali lalu. Really, I have no comment. My only comment was, this is my comment about your video. Tak nampak? All very clear. Gitu. So proud of you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Alia's group first. So Alia's group talked about citations. So when you do citation, you have to follow the APA citation format because we live in Malaysia. So Malaysia uses the APA citation format, and you have to use the 7th edition APA citation format. Let's say you found an article, tapi the article has no author. Macam mana nak cite? If the article has no date, how do you cite? If the article has no, I don't know, year maybe, how do you cite? So these are the things that you can always find out from Google. We'll always follow 7th edition APA format. It will tell you how to cite newspaper, online newspaper, magazine, journals, PhD, published PhD, unpublished PhD's book, speech, and whatever. So I personally, I like to go to Purdu Owl. Purdu Owl. It's a website. I'll type it out. Purdu. It's Purdu Owl. It's a website that's quite comprehensive. It has macam all the things you need to know if you're paraphrasing. If you're doing citation, okay? Now I'm talking about names pula. When you cite nama orang Melayu, like my name, Salina Sabri, okay. There are 3 ways that you can do it. First, you can either just use my name according to Salina dalam kurungan 2020, blah 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 blah, dalam kurungan Salina, 2020. You can either do that, or you can do according to Sabri, use my dad's name dalam kurungan 2020, Sabri dalam kurungan 2020. Or how I like to do it, I personally love this style. For Malay names, I put dia punya full name, Salina Sabri, according to Salina Sabri dalam kurungan 2020, Salina Sabri, 2020 bracket. Okay, so if it's a Malay name, stick to one, but I would strongly suggest you use full names for nama, for Melayu punya names. For Chinese names yang macam contohnya Li Wai Ming. Li is family name, so you go by the family name. Okay, even if it's a Christian Chinese name, Kevin Lee, also you use the Chinese surname. Okay, so it's Lee kurungan 2020. If it's an Indian name, Kumaran Gunasegaran. If it's an Indian name, Kumaran Gunasegaran, I would also strongly suggest you guys use the full name. Okay, and last but not least, nama Singh. Because kat Malaysia we have so many bangsa, right? Okay, kalau Singh, Singh, Kiran Singh, no, Kiranjit Singh. Okay, let's just take Kiranjit Singh. If it's a Singh name, please use the full name as well. According to Kiranjit, Jarjit. Thank you, Aisha. Jarjit bukan Upin Ipin. Okay, let's take Jarjit. If it's Jarjit, okay, if it's a Singh name, so you say according to Jarjit Singh, 2020. Okay, so Malay name, Indian names, and Singh punya names. Try to use their full names. Chinese name, whether it's a Christian Chinese name or Chinese Buddha, I think. Buddhist, I think they're Buddhist, right? Okay, Chinese names, the Mat Saleh kind or the normal Chinese kind use the surname. I think that's it for names. If you, and then this ETAL, at all. Okay, if you want to use that, that is when you have like 5 to 10, 15 authors in one paper that you are citing. Siti, Abu, Linda, Jarjit, Upin and Ipin. So 6 people. Okay. So the first time you can cite everything. According to Siti, Abu, Linda, Jarjit, Upin and Ipin, the first time you have to cite all the names. Dalam kurungan 2020 or common 2020. So you cerita. Then the next time that you're using the same article again, then you baru guna the first author, Siti katanya, Siti et al. Okay? So for you to use at all, first you must cite everything. First you must cite everything, every name, and then you baru guna at all. Clear? Clear. Okay, now I'm going to go to Bella's group and Najiha's group. Bella's and Najiha's group, what they did were actually their presentations, they go hand in hand. Like Bella's group explained about paraphrasing really like in detail. And like siap bagi the history of the word. Well done, I didn't ask for that. Great job. And Najiha's group taught you how to paraphrase. Now, I like one thing. Is Mirza in this class? Kan salah class. Have a look. Mirza is in this class. Mirza class mana? Mirza, is he in this class? Mirza is in this class. Okay, Mirza said something that I like. He said, if you are watching a movie, he said, and you want to tell your loved one about the movie, then you have paraphrased the movie. Yes, correct. That is paraphrasing. Basically, paraphrasing is telling something in your own words. Like if you are watching like Kuch Kuch Hota Hai that takes like 3 hours, but you bila nak cerita balik, you say, wait, tadi cerita tu pasal apa weh? Aku tak pernah tengok ah. Or you say, it's a love story about 3 friends and one died, and in the end the 2 got together and they have a child, same name. Like how many sentences, how many words, kan? So that's paraphrasing. Basically telling about something in your own words without changing the meaning. Now I'm going to try one paraphrasing activity. Mirza, you're here. Hi. Okay. So I'm going to try one paraphrasing activity. Now remember, paraphrasing is the most important thing about paraphrasing is you cannot change the meaning. Okay, now imagine you go to a talk and I'm giving the talk. I'm the speaker, okay? And then I say, I like to eat tom yum. That's what I said. I like to eat tom yum. Okay, now I want you to paraphrase that. I want to eat tom yum. Remember, I said that. So kenapa my pipi macam banyak lemak? So paraphrase, I like to eat tom yum. Put your answer in the chat section. Like a celebrity. Oh, click my name down below. Like I've gained weight ke my pipi like kembung. Okay. She enjoys eating tom yum. Not bad. Not bad, Aisyah. Tom yum. Ooh, Iliana, great job. Adores tom yum. Tom yum. Tom yum, you're so good looking. No, adores tu macam, I think it's inappropriate to use adore. Adore is macam mengkagumi something. Like, is there anything that I want to kagum? I adore my cat. Ha. Oh, cat, you're so cute, cat. Adore is macam tu, so you can't really use adore. Loves, yes. Okay, basically you've got it, alright? You can't say, I enjoy tom yum ke apa ke, because it's not you, it's me. So great job, you're good. Okay. Next though. Okay, Atira's group. Okay, Atira's group, they did analyzing and evaluating arguments, main ideas, stated implied, supporting details, and organizational patterns. Okay, now, when you analyze and evaluate an argument, you must talk about okay, basically Atira's group dengan Iliana's group, their topic macam they go hand in hand. Okay, so when you're analyzing an argument, analyzing something and evaluating something, you must cakap pasal, is it strong, is it weak, why is it strong, why is it weak. For every statement made in an article, for every statement made anywhere, if it's supported by good good supporting detail, then it's valid, it's reliable, it's strong. But if it's macam just an opinion supported by an opinion tu macam not so strong, or there's no like evidence ke apa ke, it's not such a strong argument. You can say it's a weak argument. You want to try? I'm going to make a statement and we're going to analyze the statement together. Okay, so the statement is, Miss Salina is the most beautiful lecturer in your ATM. So that's the statement. Okay, that's the main idea that you guys have to know. Walaupun the people I gemuk dan I have double chin, I'm still the most beautiful lecturer in your ATM. Okay, so that's the statement. Miss Salina is the most beautiful lecturer in your ATM. So yours, the supporting details would be, according to a survey conducted by the FSG students, AS550-1, the result of their survey showed 99% of your ITM students agree that Miss Sarina is the most beautiful lecturer in your ITM. Okay, let's talk about the first supporting detail. That would be a statistic. Okay, is that a strong supporting detail or is that a weak supporting detail? Is it a good argument or a weak argument? What do you think? Wah, Syah 100 kau. Kita ambil 99 lah. Sis humble. Okay, let's talk about it. Is it weak? Is it strong? Why? Strong. Why is it strong? Okay, why is it strong? Strong. Strong. You can't, yeah. It is strong because, correct, it's strong because satu, you have a survey, it's an evidence, you guys did a study, you guys tanya pendapat everybody, it was done and it is true, memang confirm that I paling cantik ni ATM, gitu. Okay, because yes, you cannot argue with numbers like Atira says. There's an evidence, yes, it's strong, so it's clear cut. When the supporting detail is in the form of a statistic, is in the form of a percentage, macam tu, it's always a strong argument because it has been tallied lah. It's you know, okay. Now, next ayat. Shah Al-Yahya, one of the winners for Dewi Remaja and also a judge for Hero Remaja. Maybe I don't know judge co-host. I don't know. Let's just assume that she's a judge. And one of the judges in Hero Remaja also agrees that when she first saw Miss Sarina in UiTM, she thought that Miss Sarina was and is still the most beautiful lecturer in UiTM. Now, what about that supporting detail? Evaluate that. How to evaluate Mirza? So we said that why is it weak? Because Shah Al-Yahya is one of the judges in Hero Remaja and she is the winner of Dewi Remaja, so it can be considered that she is an expert giving her opinion. Why is it weak? You guys dengki lah cantik. Sudahlah korang. Dengki. Inilah pendengki haters. Ni mana ni haters ni semua ni. Yes, I like how Atira is analyzing because it's just it's not like not all the judges agree, kan? It's just one judge. It's just one. It's one personal opinion. Yes, even though she's an expert, but because it's just one person, lepas tu dia macam it's just her opinion, not backed up by anything. And beauty is subjective and all that. So yeah, it can be considered as weak. Yes, sure, it can. Why not? But if you know how to argue, maybe you can say she's an expert because she has like she has judged like 55 people. She has been in the industry for 55 years. Then it can be a strong argument. But people can be biased. When Mirza dengki nak cantik. So yes, if that's your argument, yep, you can say it's a weak argument, weak supporting detail. Okay, well done. Senang, easy, busy, peasy, cover girl. Alright, now alright, let's move on. Now let's talk about main idea. When you are talking about the topic of a paragraph, it's basically asking you for the main idea. There are two main ideas, and it has been explained by Atira's group. You have the implied main idea, you have the stated main idea. The stated main idea is a main idea that you can see. It's there. Next is the advantages. The second disadvantage of eating diet pill is that it will cause kidney failure. Okay, so you know, dah nampak dah kat situ that the effect of eating diet pill tu, yang kidney failure tu, it's there, you can nampak, it's there, you can see. That is a stated main idea. Now, implied main idea is something that you cannot see, that you have to figure out, and this is where you have to use paraphrasing skills. You have to figure it out, and you have to think what the author is trying to say in that paragraph, okay? Now we've talked about supporting details. Now let's talk about organizational patterns. Also have explained by Atira's group in detail. Organizational patterns basically is you have to tengok the article tu. Is it a compare and contrast? You have to find out keywords. This one compare and contrast ke? Or this one like a chronological ke? Or this one like a topical ke? Or this one like lagi ada? I think but anyways, they've explained, and when you do that, it's for you to analyze whether the article is strong because if it's about history, it's very strong, it's very clear because it's about history and she did it and the author did it in a chronological pattern. Okay. Now next, Iza's group, authors, tone, purpose, intended audience, reasoning. Tone is it can either be the author is being sarcastic, the author is being humorous, the author is being serious, the author is being persuasive. What do you feel when you read the article? how did the author make you feel? And then her purpose. What's the purpose? Is she trying to inform people to change the habit? Is she trying to get people to do something? Okay, intended audience. Now, when you read something, you kind of know, this is for who, macam tu. For whom? Whom. Anyways, sometimes I say the tajuk of the article is 7 ways to stop your children from eating candy. 7 ways you can stop your children from eating candy. Now, it's just you kan, tak ada siapa specifically. But just from the title, you can sort of figure out that this article is going to be for parents, it's going to be for people who are trying to have kids, who just got married. Okay, it's definitely not, but maybe okay for university students, kan? For siapa lagi? I don't know, but you can guess like that. Alright, reasoning. Reasoning is almost the same like talking about it's a stronger, it's a weaker macam tu. So everything has been explained. Types of supporting details and their relevance also has been explained. You can watch it on Instagram. Now, Ilyana's group. Now, I want to talk about objectivity. Objectivity ni dia versus bias. When an author is writing something, you have to see whether the author is being objective or she's being biased. Okay, for example, the tajuk is, the article is written by a female. Her name is Siti Khatijah. Okay, so she's a female writing an article, and the title of her article is Men Are the Most Complicated Beings on Earth. So just from the title, and the author is a perempuan, you can sort of guess that the article is going to be biased, kan? Okay. Alright. So I think that covers it all. If you want to know more in detail, please watch your friend's Instagram. Okay, now, I do not want to use a lot of your data, so I will move this class to WhatsApp because I think I've explained like secara quickly all the topics that we should cover, and your friends have done a great job explaining that I don't need to explain anything sebenarnya. So before I let you go, before I see you in WhatsApp, do you have any questions that you want to ask me? Okay, if you have no more questions, and if you are okay with moving to WhatsApp, please type what? Type Bipin. Because of Jarjit. I type Bipin, and then we'll move to WhatsApp. Yeah, now my Bipin. Okay, great. So thank you for today, and I will see you in WhatsApp.